Corazón, corazón, tú eres mi corazoncito. Corazón, corazón, tú eres mi corazoncito. Tú sabes bien que yo te quiero y sabes bien que yo te adoro. No me hagas... Mañana ya nada será igual, los buenos tiempos pasarán, se van y yo nada puedo hacer, perderé las ganas de correr.
Guys, saludos, saludos. Welcome to this Serious Tejano Wednesday. Again, I have some great guys here with me today. For everybody that's logging in, saludos to everybody that's barely getting home from work and stuff like that. It's all right. We're here. We'll be here for a while. Again, shout out to my boss for letting me do this, and to the guys that are about to enter the station right now with me. Grupo Ezpada, if you guys haven't heard them, they're from Dili, Cotula. I know that some of the guys are sometimes from Pearsall. Again, shout out to them. Shout out to other artists that we have out there. I'm not going to let the guys wait any longer. So a little shout out to Espada, to Mr. Johnny and Mr. Roger. Saludos, saludos. Thank you for being here with us here in Serious Tejano.
Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for having us.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yes, so guys, I know you guys have been really busy. I saw you guys just in the studio with Miss Shelly Lares. So tell us a little bit how you guys got started. I know you guys, a lot of people that don't know you, some of you guys were with Grupo Trueno back in the day. Johnny, I know all your story from Macizo, Visión, like all that. Mr. Roger, I know I've seen you around. You were a big part of Trueno back in the day. And, give us a little bit of rough draft how Espada ended up being together.
You want to answer that, John, or you want me to go?
Nah, go ahead, man. I'm like the afterthought of that story. That's all you,
Nah,
Bus.
nah. Basically, lo que iba pasado is with Reno coming out of COVID, I lost my cousin, so it was pretty bad for the band and for the family, the whole family, and after he passed away, I had shows to do with Reno, but I couldn't continue as Trueno. Towards the end, I was helping my cousin Rocky uh, run the band. So when he passed away, I pretty much took over, and I was late. I was left with like a lot of dates I had to finish, and I just appreciate the families that hired us for quinceaneras and bodas and stuff like that. That they allowed me to. They actually gave me time to regroup because I had actually lost two members, um, one in a bad accident, and then my cousin Rocky. So pretty much I had to regroup, and I regrouped, and I was supposed to only really finish out like 5 or 6 dates for the year, and we're still going. So it's like one of those things. It was kind of like a blessing, when you finish a gig and then people walk up to you and they want more
Yeah.
quinceaneras, more festivals, and it just I kind of always ran into some good guys to jam with, and right now I think I have the right guys to actually kind of step it up to another level, So it's meeting Shelly and running into her, I guess it was like Wild Hog Weekend, and we talked, and she's like, "Hey, we need to do a song," and was here we are. So
Awesome. That's so good.
that's a little rough draft or a basic,
Right?
you know, like a quick little story on the Espada. I had to change the name for sure. So I came up with the name, and I was like, I don't want to spell it with an S. I'll change it up. I'll put a Z there, and it's caught on. Ahí va.
Yes, sir. So Johnny, what's your intake on how you became in the band? Because I know you were more of like the animador and all that stuff. So what made you be the front man?
You gotta rephrase that. It wasn't me that made me be the front man. It was the other guy on the right of the screen from me. But when I got out of Grupo Visión, saludos para los cuates who just had a birthday yesterday, and los otros muchachos también un saludo para ellos. Pero
Oh, we lost Johnny.
So we kicked him out of the band already. Yeah.
He'll
No,
get on right now. I know he was driving, so hopefully we can get him back
yeah.
on.
Now
So
he'll jump on quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Only Johnny was about to tell his story.
Let me
So
tell you my version, Nambe. We'll see if we can get back on. Nah, yeah. Johnny's actually played with us almost, ya vamos para 4 años.
yes.
Vamos a completar 4 años este año. So, míralo, there he is.
¿Qué pasó, Mr. Johnny? Hey, yeah, we already said we kicked you out of the band.
estaban las
Yeah,
montañas acá abajo de los puentes de 30 de I-10, digo.
So Johnny,
No, so I
what
was just saying that
you were saying?
when I got out of Visión and I was I posted thank you to them and to all the fans of Visión that que apoyaron nuestra música. Um, a couple of other friends in different bands caught wind of me not playing full time, and I just started getting some people to help them, and because their guy couldn't go, and hey, can you help us out? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm not really playing with anybody and stuff like that. So that's exactly what happened with Roger and I. Roger at that point had just had been a year since he started playing again, since the tragic passing of Rocky, and then the other gentleman that was in the band was in that bad accident. So he asked me if I would help him, and I was like, yeah, man, I've known Roger since the 90s. uh because playing sports together, obviously being from Catula and Dili, it's a great rivalry that the two towns have. But
Yes,
I've known him for a long time, and we've been friends for a long time, and just never had a chance to jam together. From him being with Macizo in the beginning, and then Trueno, his band, and I was playing with, Visión, and it just our paths never crossed in that manner. So when he asked me, I was like, it was a definite yes, and um, we started jamming probably a year and a half to the second year. Um, the previous vocalist was Raúl Saldivar, the gentleman that plays with David Farias. He plays bass with David Farias.
okay.
So he was actually the singer before myself, and I was just doing animación and segundas. Pero se enfermó Raúl. Um, he got sick from his gallbladder, and Roger was getting a lot of calls for gigs, and we were like, man, what are we gonna do? So we did a few of them uh, with myself on vocals, but it was real different for me, obviously, because I've been the MC and segundero the whole time, and it was kind of a different role. But we were just like, well, let's uh let's do this gig and just get by, so we don't have to cancel and then leave these people hanging, right? So we
Yeah,
did those two gigs that we had probably a couple months apart, and then when Raul got sick, then it really became an issue because at that time we were getting a lot of calls for privates. Um, and he's like, "Hey man, why don't we just try to move you up to the front and have you give it a shot at Primera Voz, and we'll go from there." And so we started practicing, and it's been a year and a month, actually 13 months since I took the spot, and I mean, I'm having a blast. Obviously, I love to sing. I've never been able to be in the lead singer for any band that I've played for, but it's not something that like that I wanted, that I eagerly wanted, like a huevo lo quiero hacer. You
yes,
know, it's just one of those deals where it just happened. It unfolded in the group, and we just ran with it, and so. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm learning every day. I, I mean, I still get nervous on stage because you put me at segundas and I'm as confident as anybody else. But now that I'm at primera, I'm like, oh crap, like I'm singing the whole time, not just background. So, but it's been fun. It's been fun.
Now you can't get sick. You know what I mean? It's like what
I know,
can't get
I
sick,
know.
Yeah. Hey, well, the good thing is, I know you
But
guys have a really good, talented band because you have your brother there. I think one of the other guys that's on there was a part of another group, um, from
correct.
Pearsall and Dilly, I think it was. I can't off the top of my head their name right now, but I know. I mean, your band is very talented. Your accordion player is talented as well. Um, Saludos to the guys from the band, to Elo, Derek, of course Renee, your brother, of course you guys. I mean, such a talented group.
we just Kelly, we just actually added a keyboard to our band, and it's
Oh,
gonna change. It's gonna have some uh it's just gonna give us another como quien dice another round to the
Other
another
element.
element to the music, so uh Sama Johnny Signs, he's coming in. He
Johnny.
plays keyboard and accordion, and he's a very good dude. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different for Espada, you know.
Gives you a different
So,
set list. To be honest, when you add a keyboard, you
oh,
can do a lot more things. So
oh yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, for
yes,
sure.
so like I said,
Yeah, we're
yeah,
excited.
and you guys having that background. I know Johnny, you helped up Macizo, you've done Asalto, and you helped up so many bands and stuff like that. And I think Mr. Roger, you as well done stuff with Macizo. I mean, I know that's your family too, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, I know Chris is related to you too from Letal.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, you just have a background of just being in the entertainment, like being in the music industry. I mean, as far as I know,
Our family, like me, Albert, Brian, Chris, we all grew up in the music because of our uncles and our dads, los
yeah,
Truenos. So it's been a part of our pretty much our life, our whole life, basically,
yeah,
History,
our
yeah,
history. And me adding
for
keyboard to
sure.
the band, it's something outside of what we're known for, accordion and bajo. So
yeah.
it's exciting because now I get to play those songs that, it just, is those club songs, you hear them all the time. It's like, wow, now we can play them. So it's like, it just gives us that little edge now. So I'm excited.
Awesome, awesome, Johnny. You beside, I know you from high school and the sports part of you, but what made you get into the music part? Like, what inspired you? Who was your somebody in your family, or how did you get into it?
My, my uncles, they all sang in different bands. One of them was in San Antonio, and then my one of my uncles played for La Quinta Onda back in the day, and then my other uncle had a local band in Cotula, and they all sang. Um, my dad really enjoyed music as well. He didn't really sing in public. He sang at home, uh, but then so it's in my family, kind of sort of. My uncles, they played guitar and they sang. Um, but growing up, I took a liking to that probably at the age of 11 or 12. Um, to the conjunto, the Tejano norteño style. Um, One of my favorite bands growing up was Los Chamacos from uh, from the '80s. Juan, Jaime, and Chato and Manuel. Um, and to the day, it's still one of my favorite bands of all time. And then, of course, Los Palominos when they started when they were first called Los Tremendos de Johnny Arriola.
Yes.
Um, and then, of course, Los Palominos when they started recording with Sony. So, and then of course everybody liked Ramon Ayala. So it was a lot of different styles that I liked, and I just as soon as I started getting into that style of music, I always dreamed of being on stage one day. And didn't know if it would ever happen, of course, but you know, it was one of my dreams at the age of like probably at the age of 13, I was like, man, I want to do this one of these days. Gracias a Dios que me dio la oportunidad de hacer eso y pues aquí estamos todavía, just trying to have fun and make good music and enjoying the camaraderie that we have on stage and of course, I'm still fans of many different groups out there. So if ever we get to play with somebody, that we're fans of, and if even if we don't know them personally, but we like them, and I try to mingle with everybody and say hi and just kind of meet the people because obviously they had the same dream in mind at one point in time, so we're on that same road
Yes,
of trying to be successful, and just do it the right way, and have fun with
yes,
it.
definitely. Mr. Roger, how
Yeah,
about you doing and taking the band from whatever you guys had the success to what it is now and just keep going. Do you have any other dreams that you want to do besides what you're doing now?
retire.
Roger, what?
No, no, what? What'd you say?
About dreams, like what other
Oh, I wanted to sing. Mas que se metió Johnny in the way, so it's like, you know.
you took the road?
Honestly, like for me, like if I'm gonna do music, I like to play music with guys that actually, you know, se la llevan bien and se aprestan a la gente. You know what I mean? And like I said, all the guys I've been jamming with, it's cool. As long as the guys are having fun, and we do have a lot of fun on stage. That's a good thing about it. We do vibe and we do make fun of each other just to, it's a good thing. Once it becomes a job, and it's one of those things where it's like a must. We lost Johnny again. He didn't pay
Yeah,
his phone bill, I don't think. But that when it becomes that, yeah, it's time to think about something else. If we're not enjoying it, I
yeah.
think that's me. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but like the success you guys have, I mean, what you guys, I mean, wherever you guys go, and I see a lot of the fan base that goes and supports you guys. You guys haven't lost that. Like you guys, I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, now that you're making your music, even though some of
Yeah.
them are considered, oh, well, they're covers. It don't matter, right? But you guys,
If you really pay attention to what's going on, almost everybody plays covers.
yes, really,
And the risk of playing an original song is, will they play it? You see what I'm saying?
yes,
But stepping into this new song that we're gonna send out here pretty soon, I think we have pictures this weekend with Shelly. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna be different. It's good. It's a good song. It's an original song, and me que va a agarrar. It's gonna work. So we're happy about it. We're excited. We're actually excited. For that opportunity with Miss Shelly, Miss
yes,
Dynamite.
yes.
So uh,
Yeah, a lot
yeah,
of the music that you guys are doing and what you guys put out, I mean, it's great music. It's really, really
Thank
good
you.
music. It's a little bit different here and there, but it's it's what I told Johnny when he sent me the song. He goes, "What do you think of it?" I was like, "This is why I know why I fell in love with Macizo. I fell in love with what Chris is doing, Los Palominos, and it's just that flare of type of music you guys are putting, and the just the sound itself is what Tejano is. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
yeah.
And you guys are doing a really good job about it, and it's not changing your identity. It's who you guys were and are, and I love it. I love it. I told Johnny, man, you guys are great. I've always loved Johnny's voice, even when he would do stuff with Vision and stuff like that.
Thank
The one
you.
that I can never forget, and I'll never forget it, is the imitation he does of David Olivares. That I cannot listen to David Olivares without thinking of Johnny doing that on stage. So,
Yeah.
You're not
shout
supposed
out.
you're not supposed to say that because now Roger's gonna want to play that song.
Hey, now you have a keyboard. You can't have no excuses.
I know, right?
Not like actually when right before starting with Macizo, I used to play with Los Trenos. So we used to go open up for Los Palominos. I've always loved that style. Keyboard, some accordion,
Mm-hmm.
and to me it's like the way we're gonna use it. No queremos fastidiar mucho con el acordeon. We're gonna hit you with some keyboard, wapangos, polkas. We're gonna some of the maybe some country. We're just gonna my thing is my goal is always to make sure everybody's happy in the
Mm-hmm.
crowd and everybody gets a little bit of something. You know what I mean? Not just dedicated to, yeah, you want the kids dancing all night long, but the parents are the ones that pay the bills. Or the
Yeah.
quinceañeras. We have to make them dance. We want them to dance for them enjoying themselves también porque los adultos no les gusta mucho la cumbia, pues los puercos sí, eso
Yes.
sí, yeah,
Yeah.
Anywhere, I swear. Even, I mean, you guys know, lo que es Cotula, Cristal, Dilly, Carrizo, all those
yeah,
areas. You got to play cumbias because if you don't, you really don't have the dancing crowd at all in the
yeah,
dance floor. And it's crazy. Like, it's over here in this area, it's les gusta mucho la cumbia, right? Even if you add
yeah,
a little bit of
The
a
dicks.
touch of the bajo or whatever, but the cumbia is what is known out here in this area. And I mean,
oh
like,
yeah.
I think I've seen you guys. What? Well, besides the Spanish festival, I saw you at another event. Because a good friend of mine from Cotula, which is Johnny's cousin Isabel, invited me to, and man, I was just like away by you guys and blown away, basically.
You talk about the private que tuvo Isabel, her
Yes,
family.
yes,
Yeah,
I was there for very little. I didn't get to talk to anybody, but it was an amazing, amazing show. You guys did a great job. I right there and then I knew, man, these guys is just
yeah. Like in this area, you gotta hit it off pretty quick and make people dance. And si no, se te va el crowd. So
you guys
we
had
we
the
gotta
people
we
dancing.
we we gotta keep them dancing. We gotta keep them dancing. That's the goal down
Yes,
here.
and you guys did a good job that day. And I go, man, and then you guys doing what you did in the Spanish festival, man, you guys blown so many people away. Had no idea
Yeah,
who you guys were, and everybody's like, hey, who were they from? Where are they from? Where they already knew Johnny because Vision was
yeah.
this was their second home out here in this area, so they already knew Johnny. But hearing you guys and everything coming together, man, Roger, I commend you guys. Keep doing what you're
Thank
doing.
you.
No les cambien el estilo. Like what you guys are doing, the style you guys have is the style that it's always gonna be, and you guys are
Yeah.
doing a really, really good job about it. And I mean, like I said, I really love what you guys do, and
Thank
having
you.
Johnny there.
Actually, Shelly, she saw us in Cthulhu and she liked it. She
Wow.
actually loved it, and she
Well,
loved Johnny's voice was dice que es a little bit different. You know what I mean. So it gives us that little edge. So no, está bien. Por ahorita está todo bien, y then you guys are all on board, and man, we'd love to get out there to Carrizo, Crystal, that area, Eagle Pass, Kickapoo, whatever. Yeah, it's about that time we start heading out a little bit,
yes,
that way.
definitely. And like I said, a lot of people just were so surprised by you guys when you guys were there, and they're like, hey, how do we get information? So, and I know we try to give certain people stuff, pero ya sabes cómo es la gente aquí en esta área, no quieren pagar.
Yeah,
That's everywhere right
But
now, but
it's tough everywhere. I mean, ever since COVID hit, um, it's still been really tough to get back on where we used to be.
yes.
And then everything's gone up. Everything went up, and obviously it affected everybody economically.
Mm-hmm.
So people are having to spend more on their families and not on entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's difficult everywhere. I mean, and everybody's having the same issues. It's just obviously on different levels, but you know, um, we're just trying to do what we can and make the best of it. Is basically what we're trying to do. And please the people that hire us, and hopefully they pass the word of mouth, and or somebody else sees us there on the at the show, and they'll be happy with it.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely, definitely. Like I said, To the person that just tuned in, they're asking who the band is. Is Grupo Espada or just Espada? If you guys can find them on social media, you guys can find them under that name. And it's Espada as Ezapada. Just so you guys can know. It's on, I think you guys are on all the platforms, right? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes, we're Instagram, Grupo underscore Espada Oficial. On TikTok, we're Grupo underscore Espada. And then on Facebook, we're just Espada.
Okay, there you go,
But yeah,
Mr. Payaso Jones. That's the name of the group. If you guys want to look them up, you guys can look them up there, or you know, click on their name. You'll find their stuff on there. You want to get in contact with them, you can get in contact with them like that. So again, Johnny and Roger, what you're doing right now with this new song coming up? Are you guys working on an album, or is just you guys are gonna start just doing singles here and there, EPs here and there, and then maybe do the album?
We're actually doing singles as we go. We're actually gonna start talking with the second one, but I gotta get this one out first. The one we're doing with Shelly. She
Mm-hmm.
actually did some backups on this song,
Awesome.
and then we're actually gonna. This guy cycles, and you know it, Kelly. I cycles,
Yes.
uh, and we just gotta get it done before like December, so it can come out in January, February. That es el tiempo the next release, right? So
Yes.
hopefully this single, the new one, sale hopefully the first week of September, hopefully. And
Awesome.
we got photos this week. We got some things to do as a band. So yeah, yeah, for right now we're doing singles because we want to work with Shelly así trabaja ella. So
Yes.
she's actually a cool person. Like she's como te diré, she's
She's
down to
working
earth.
with you, that's for
No,
sure.
she's down to earth. She's very busy, but se porta bien. And un shout out to Shelly,
Yes.
for actually taking us in, you
yeah,
know.
we for sure I want to send a shout out to Shelly. She's 100% professional in what she does, and she works hard, and she makes us work hard at it. And she's a perfectionist, which we all appreciate. Um, with the with the same goal in mind to release a product that is good and that what people want to hear, and we want to make sure that it's done the proper way. So she's definitely an inspiration to all of us. Been in the music business over 40 years, and she's a living legend. So I mean, we're just we're just glad and blessed and honored to have the opportunity to work with her. We
Yeah.
didn't. This is not something that we expected. We just showed up to one of our gigs and she was there, and now we're sitting here talking about a single that's about to be released through her
And then
Shell
and
Shock
and
Records.
and, and then she sang a little bit on it too. It's like wow,
Yeah, and then
Yes.
and then I and then I get to be on a track with her. So it's like, man, I don't even know that I ever dreamt of something like this.
Yes.
But it's
Yes.
just it's a true blessing, and we're just extremely honored to be working with her.
Yes. And like you guys hit it right in the nail. She is someone that is like good at what she does, and right away she knows how to work and get it to work. Like there's a lot of people are like, oh, let's record here, and then they put a pause. Like she makes sure that it's
Oh yeah,
complete to the end.
oh
And
yeah, for sure.
I mean, you guys just working with her. I mean, seeing a lot of the people that work with her, she pushes them. She drives them to. I mean, she's not just somebody that you're gonna, well, let's work and boom,
No, 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 not at
away.
all.
She,
the good thing about her, she'll send us a text. Hey, y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. Like she's on top of it, man. I mean, I have her blocked already. I mean, just kidding. Uh, no, but like now she stays on you, and that's what I like. Te
that's
la va a
good.
decir, te la va a decir a la mera mera.
Yeah, she's
She
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
beat around
play.
the bush.
She's not gonna play around. So
Yes, Circle.
I've heard it. I've heard it. So it's like okay, oh no, okay. But nah, she's cool. She's
She keeps you on
very
your
cool.
toes, Roger.
Es que,
Keeps you
es
on your
que
toes.
Yeah, for sure.
she's making us work. Es lo que quería. I think the band needs it. Ya para salir un poquito más. So
Yes.
uh, we're kind of established in area, and it's good, but we want to open up now, and she's going to concentrate on areas now for us and hit it hard. So
Awesome, awesome.
that's what we
And
wanted.
like I said, you guys, I mean, you guys already have a name down here. I think you guys need to start moving up to like the North Texas, West Texas, start hitting that pretty hard because whatever the style is over there, you guys have it. You guys have the same style. I think you'll be very successful, even going out of state and stuff like that. A lot of the other states don't get this type of Tejano music. I mean, I I have a lot of family in North Dakota. I think Lucky Joe was just up there, and they're like, "Hey, who else can we bring? This and that." And I'm always trying to give them suggestions. They're like, "Well, we don't hear their music. Well, look for them. They're all on. There's so many. I mean, online distributors that put out music or their radio stations and stuff like that. Listen to the music there. A lot of people, like I said, I think I played one of y'all. We played your song in one of the one time, and they're like, "Who's that?" Or like, "Espada." Oh, I thought it was this man. It sounds really good. Yeah, it's just a lot of people just don't really pay attention. Not a lot, you know. And
Yeah,
and
we
and
just
and, and, and at the end of the day, like for us is the band the band kind of ran into a little thing where we had to change names. Trueno was kind of established, para ir out of state y todo eso, and para comenzar de nuevo, it was hard. And the guys, when we first started, it was pretty hard. But nah, I just like the vibe of the group right now. Y todos quieren jalar. Everybody wants to work, and the most important part is gotta have fun. And if we're not having fun on stage and portándose bien con la gente, pues, that's another story. But yeah, I'm proud of the guys right now. So
yeah,
we're
you
ready
guys
to work.
have great. You guys have great chemistry on stage. I mean, great chemistry. I mean, like I said, such a talented group. I mean, you guys been around. You guys played with so many different bands. Like, it's hard to pick up somebody just out of nowhere like that and be like, try to get together and have the
Yeah.
sound connect. And you guys are doing really good. I mean, even though you'll, I know every band goes through it. A band member goes on for a while. He says, "Silent," you bring up somebody else and the style changes a little bit. But you guys, I don't think your style has changed. I know you guys probably change accordion players, and was no, I don't see too much of a change on that. And I mean, you guys are doing a really good job. You guys just know how to work with each other, and I'm pretty sure the people you guys choose really fit in on the projects and the mindsets that you guys want
And
with.
like for us, yeah, we do lose members, but no es como like we fight. You know what I mean? It's maybe they ran into some things or the change of philosophy or whatever, but we're all cool with everybody. Están todos ahí si lo necesitamos, pero it's not like a lot of other bands, they get into fights or whatever, then they got to replace or over contracts or whatever. For
Yeah,
us, it's just really, it's just mutual agreements, and that's it. We're friends still with pretty much everybody. So así estamos. Se
yeah,
portan
and
bien todos.
that's good because I know a lot of people. And like you said, Mr. Roger, it's not a lot of the bands that I know. It's a struggle for them to get good band members that their priorities are, of course, their families, and it was this is like considered a side job, right? Something
yeah.
they
Yeah,
like a hobby. So I
yeah.
mean, a lot of people get stuck once they're like, oh, they're real busy, and they're like, whoa, I gotta slow down. Not being too much attentive to the family, and a lot of it's with the family. A lot of it is if you don't have a spouse that supports you. I'm pretty sure Johnny, your wife supports you really well. Mr. Roger, I know you have a great family that probably supports you as well. And if you don't have that support system at home, it'll never work. I've seen so many bands try to do it and so many divorces, and it's like if you don't have that support, it won't work. It really won't.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm very grateful for is my wife being understanding the business because she has brothers that are musicians as well, so she knows about it and she's definitely there to support me. Es increíble tener ese apoyo, to
Hmm.
have that. So we really understand
Kelly,
each other.
Kelly es que está right next to him y lo tiene con una lo tiene con una pistola right there in the hip, so he has to say all that.
Mira, mira, mira,
No,
mira, mira. Chinga.
lo está pellizcando Kelly, so vas a como está hablando,
I have a
mira,
bruise on
también.
my arm
Nah,
already,
Yeah, la
Kelly.
casa va a
nah,
ser.
nah, she's a true supporter. She's a true. I love her. So
Yes.
yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
And I think she's a sister to Juan P. Moreno.
Yes, she is.
Awesome, awesome, great guy too. I know him from the Chamaco days
Yeah,
and everything he's going through as well. I mean, man, you could tell music. If it, I don't, I think if music wasn't part of him, he probably have left. Maybe, hopefully not. Right, let himself go. I think that's what's keeping him still going.
for
Is
sure, for
music,
sure.
the music.
It's in his veins. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, yes, and like I said,
Un saludo para Juan P. Moreno también. Un saludo, mi cuñado.
And he's a good dude. I mean, Kelly. Like they're all good dudes. They're all good. That's a good family. También.
awesome, awesome, great talent. I mean, check out Johnny. You're just surrounded by talent all over, and Roger. I mean, I can't say enough about your family. I mean, uh, all the Macizo guys, and Chris. I know Chris very well too, and I mean, to all of them, great guys. Your family is very talented. Um, I know everybody says, "Oh, pues todos se pelean con uno." If people would know, I think I even seen Isaiah played with you guys. I mean, there's no fights, que competing y que de esto lo otro. There's no competition. It's just making music. You guys are
We
just
actually
making
we
music.
actually we actually help out each other. A
Yeah,
veces they run into a bind or I run into a bind and we're all there to help out each other. Yo le ayudo a Chris, yo le ayudo a Albert, a Brian sometimes as a roadie. No, man, just kidding. Uh, pero, no. I mean, you never know. A veces pasa algo. No se show up the drummer or no puede or whatever. De repente I'll get that phone call y si puedo, I'll help out, ¿verdad? Pero
Yeah,
yo igualmente también, Cinito, Esquina, they're there, man. I mean, it's all como Johnny, they're all like Johnny también. Johnny used to jam with Macizo también. So yeah, we're
yeah,
all pretty tight. It's a good group. We're good family, pretty much.
yeah.
So
And
saludos a ellos también,
I love
Albert.
that y'all have your own style. I mean, look at how successful y'all three been. I mean, even though, I mean, yes, like how you said, you changed your name or whatever, but Espada has taken off, and people are getting to know you guys, and you guys. I mean, it might have been a hump in the beginning, but you guys are on the same, plateau as all these guys. I mean, you guys don't let each other down. You guys are always supportive with each other, and that's what it takes. A lot of bands. I mean, I see the grupitos aquí, acá, y, people talking about this one, this one, this one. It's sad to see that in the Tejano industry, but
Very sad.
así somos los mexicanos, how they say, right? No, no, no los, si no los sabemos apoyar, mejor no decir nada, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, for
it's
the people,
unfortunate.
yeah,
I think me and Johnny, 'cause since he took like the lead role, he's taken more of the leadership role. También.
hmm
Basically, that's one thing que we kind of preach. Uh, we don't want to hate. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to get hated on too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, we just want to be cool and do our set, get along with everybody, make sure everybody gets home. That's my thing. Make sure everybody gets home safely, and that's it. Estar con la familia.
yeah,
So that's the
pretty
main
much.
that's the main goal. Yep.
yes, yeah. I want to give a shout out to the people who are logging in. Saludos, guys. If you guys missed a little bit of our interview, you guys can always watch it. Once we get off, you can rewatch it and stuff like that. We are on YouTube and Facebook Live, so you guys can go ahead and watch it. To Anthony Peterson, Johnny, they said Johnny that cute.
No, pues gracias, Anthony. Chingado.
And George Medina, saludos to our other Let's Talk Tejano. I know they're going to have the Chamacos interview here in a little bit as well out on the Facebook and TikTok. Saludos to all them out there. Thank you for guys for tuning in. To Payaso Jones, thank you for you're getting to know this new band. Like this is why we do what we do, guys, because a lot of the stations or a lot of the areas don't know some of these bands, and for us
Right.
to be able to do this and open more doors or more, get their music to be played, get their airtime. This is why we do it. This is why we like to do what we do. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, pues, you guys have a regular radio station." Yes, we do have a regular radio station, but they don't play new music. And if they do, it's like at midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. Who's gonna listen at that time?
Yeah.
That's my perspective of our station here. So I mean, and they play a lot of banda music. I mean, I they say they're Tejano, but they're playing banda music. So it's like, yeah, I really like the support of bands like you guys. I'm not gonna call you guys new because you guys have been out there. So for people that don't really listen to your music, this is why we do this platform for you guys. To
And we really are grateful for that because you're right. Without people like you guys giving us this opportunity to be on, maybe we reach out to two different people that that are have another station or another platform that we can probably visit. And it just you never know who's tuning in. But we
exactly.
really appreciate the time that you give us to be on your show and I just muchísimas gracias, es todo lo que puedo decirles a ustedes y a la gente que nos apoya en los shows. Muchas gracias también a ellos que siempre andan ahí bailando y dedicate this song to me and send me a shout out. And I love mingling with the crowd. I love talking to the crowd because I know they're having a good time and we're feeding off of them. And so it's a two-way street. When we're on stage, just because we're on stage, doesn't mean that we don't want to mingle with you or hang out with you guys or whatever. But it's just one of those deals where we feed off of y'all,
Mhm.
feeding off the music. So it's
Yes.
both. It's mutual in my personal experience. I love that when I see people hanging out and having a good time.
Yes, yes, definitely. And to everybody that wants to listen to the music, they have their music on Spotify, YouTube. I mean, you guys need a music. If you're a DJ and you need the music, whatever, reach out to the guys. They'll definitely send it to you guys. Um, Download it. The only way to support some of these bands, también, is downloading their music on Apple, on all these platforms we have to download music,
For sure.
Amazon Music, all that stuff. It's the only way to support this band, even if they have merchandise. If Do you guys have merchandise usually at
We're,
your?
we're, we we just put in an order for new merch, caps and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, ahí viene.
Yes, yes. So you guys, thank God Mr. Albert got on because I kind of wanted to say that you guys will be at Fiesta Mexicanas out in Pearsall in October. So if you guys have nothing to do in around October time, go make your way to Pearsall. This event is an amazing event, just like what we have in our local area. I always look forward to Fiesta Mexicanas out there in Pearsall. Um, Shout out to Mr. Albert Martinez. Saludos. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Albert. This event, man, they always go all out. They have a great lineup. I have not seen a green lineup like that in a very, very long time. And he put a great, great lineup together. And I think you guys are out there on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
It's
Saturday.
Saturday actually.
It's
Uh-huh.
Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, un
Saturday,
saludo para Motormouth también, que nos está viendo. Motormouth has been there for a long time for us, and we're very grateful for him and his guys. They've always treated us with the utmost respect, and we have the same respect to them, and they're very hardworking and making us sound good and look good on stage. So, salud para Albert, para Gabby, para Steve, de parte de Grupo Espada. And yeah, we'll be there October 11th, I believe. Roger, is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
October 11th on Saturday. It'll be Espada, Macizo, Control, and Signo as well on that same night. So
yes,
we're excited to be a part of that, and we
yes,
can't wait for that show.
yes, definitely, definitely. I mean, you guys have great, great success coming up for you guys. I mean, just working with Chili. I mean, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, you work with certain people, open doors for you guys." It's just a boost. Let's just say that Shelly's just gonna give you guys more of a boost than what you already have, and I can't wait to hear what's coming out, and I can't wait to see more of your shows. Now that you guys are adding a little bit of flair to y'all's music with adding, another instrument to the band, I want to see how this is gonna sound with it all coming together. Because I already like your sound already. Imagine adding the keyboards and all that stuff. We'll see what what sound comes out of that. So I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have such more
Why,
success.
hey, Johnny, watch unless she walk out. No, as soon as we start playing.
Uh, well, Johnny has to do the David Olivares
Peace,
song, so I already called it
peace.
out.
You gotta send me a message which one it is. Johnny no me decir.
No, I actually like the song. We got to learn it because people like it as well. As soon as they hear the accordion on that part, everybody knows what song it is. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's something that we. There's so many songs that Roger and I talk about on a weekly basis. It's just like, hey, let's play this one, and hey, let's play that one. But obviously, we can't learn 35 songs, in 1 week. But as much music as we talk about on a daily basis, it's just we're incorporating one or two every 2 or 3 weeks, and another one or two, and it's just a slow process. But
Es
yeah,
que,
it's
es que,
definitely
es
one.
que lo que pasa, Shelly, que a lot of the private shows that we do, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of same families that are bringing us back for something else, like
Oh,
a boda or anniversary or a quinceanera, 16. You know what I mean? So we have to change it up. We don't want to keep it the same all the time. You know what I mean? So that's why we change it up a little bit. We add songs. We switch it around. We're not the same. So that's the main key. Every time we get hired, for a private, you know.
and
So
I've seen even bands flip their set list, whatever they stay in with, they end up starting it with, and you know, I've seen it all where they try to flip it over and stuff like that. But you know what? The reason they call you again is because they like what you guys do. It's just
yeah,
no matter
yeah.
if you change it up or not, or add a song here and there, they just this that's the reason they call you guys back because they love what you guys do. And I mean, it's música alegre, how they say. What you guys play
Yeah,
is música alegre. It's música that makes you want to dance or get on the dance floor. So that's the reason they call you guys back. And I mean, shit, I wish I was a little bit more in charge of the Spanish festival to call you guys back because, like I said, you guys made a big impression. I mean, you guys put the dance floor
The thing, I
crazy.
think is with our music. I think the other aspect to it is Johnny gets personal with the crowd, and I
Mm.
and that's one of the keys. Well, it's my drumming, right? That actually brings us back. But but Johnny gets to talking to them. He gets them
Yeah,
involved with the show. So he's a pro at that. You know what I mean? So it does mix in pretty good. So at the end of the day, it's one of those things. Se va la gente, and it's just one of those things. They experience a good little night. You know what I mean?
yeah,
With
yeah.
good
Espada.
time.
So
Yes, I think one of the guys, he has like a weird name here in Chris City. They call him Nopos Wow, right? And he's all like, "Hey, me gusta ese vato, tira rollo." Funny, right? I
Johnny,
mean,
Johnny.
yes,
Oh
Johnny.
yeah,
And that's just how people talk here, all muchos, all slang, right, Johnny? That's the way
Yeah, a cinco
hometown.
tulas igual, cinco tulas igual.
and Dilly no.
No.
Just kidding. And Dilly.
I, hey, but it's so funny. They know just by you saying certain words. I have friends in Eagle Pass. They're like, "Where are you from? Are you from Carrizo, Cotula, Cristal, what?" And I'm like, "How do you know?" They're like, "Just the way you say the words."
Yeah,
Words like they're not even words. Y'all make them up, and like you do a lot of slang, and which we do.
slang.
We do a lot of
Yeah,
slang
Every
words.
town has its own language, I believe. That's what it
Yes,
is.
definitely.
Se entienden y that's it.
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, no, like you guys, like I told Johnny, you guys, always welcome here. You guys are always welcome to whatever
Thank
you
you
guys
so
need.
much.
We're here to support you guys. It's amazing to have friends in the industry because it's kind of hard to trust certain people and open up to certain people and be able to connect and having a friendship with Johnny and getting to know you, Mr. Roger. It was a pleasure to have met you when I was out there at Tequilas
Igualmente.
with Mr. What was
Ray
his name?
Ray.
Ray, yes. And I mean,
J Ray Ray all
salute
day.
to Ray too, man. He's a great guy, great DJ. Salute to Mr. Ray. I really love meeting new people and me being como le dicen le groupie, right? Because I was always around like Richard Castillon, the guys from Vision, Stephanie Montiel. I mean, I have my best friend that's a singer, Cari Karina. So like I was always around her and always around all the bands. So that kind of opened a little bit of doors to myself to get to know some of these guys. So and then plus, like I said, Johnny basically lived in Cristal when he was with Vision. So it was just
Yeah,
crazy.
those are some crazy times at the spot
Yes,
when we
definitely.
played.
Yeah, saludos to the Gallegos and Martinez family. Great, great people. Again, Mr. Roger, whenever you guys need anything, just shoot us a message. Um, to Johnny, Johnny, you always have my support. Whatever you need, you guys
Thanks,
need
Kelly.
contact. We'll try to put your name out there as well, and you
Appreciate
know,
that.
whatever music you have out there, send it to us. We're not very picky when it comes to music either, but we know what to put out now. Because before we would just, "Hombre, we'll play it, we'll just play it," but we kind of said, what good are we doing to our station if we're just putting stuff out? And
Right.
what good are we doing with the Hano industry with just playing whatever music when
Yeah.
we know the recording is not very well done or it's not mastered very well? You know,
Correct.
we kind of have to play with it, even though we say, oh, we open doors for everybody. Yes, but if your recording is really well done and if we could get the airtime one time, so be it. And like I said, you guys have done really good stuff. The recordings, wherever you guys were recording before, and now that you guys are gonna record with Shelly, I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear the difference, but it's still gonna be who you guys are.
Right. Right. And that's just what the main goal was, just to put a nice product out that we're happy with and that we can, you know, put out there, and just for the people to, recognize our music, and say, we don't want to sound like anybody else, because, Intocable is Intocable, Macizo is Macizo. Those
Yes,
bands are already there. Why do you want to sound just like them? And I'm not saying,
Yeah.
I'm not knocking their sound, because I'm a fan of Macizo. I'm a fan of Intocable. Yeah, I'm a fan of La Firma, so, but I don't want to sound like them because there's already that band. So we want to put something out that's different, that people can actually say, oh man, did you hear that song? That's Espada. Right away, that we want them to recognize right away, that it's us, so that we could create our own style. And that's what Vision, when we first started talking about doing this whole frontman thing, is that we had a vision, and we kind of had the same thing, just kind of ironing out all the wrinkles and stuff like that. So now that we're a year into it, now that we've actually gotten to one of our, so to speak, goals, and recording something that we like, that was a little bit different, but that we both liked. So that's what the intent was in this song. And when we got the call from Shelly, it was it was a blessing, because it was in the direction that we wanted to go anyway. So
yes.
to add that other element. But we're grateful, and I want to thank Sirius Tejano también, of course, you, Kelly, and thanks for having us on the show. Thanks for giving us the opportunity. And esperen la música de Espada. Muy pronto sale el nuevo sencillo. I don't know if Shelly wants me to say the name of it, but um, it's
You can.
can we?
Yeah, it's an original song. So yeah.
Yeah. The songwriter's name is Jose Rosario Gonzalez. He was
Oh,
with Capital EMI back in
yes.
the day, in Sony, and
Jose.
he's the songwriter, and it's called Donde Quiera que Estés is the name of the song. It's a cumbia.
Awesome.
So hopefully it'll be out like the first September, más o menos.
If y'all don't know who Mr. Rosario is, he also has Land Groove on Facebook. A great
Yes.
friend of Shelly, great friend of Stephanie Montiel. So he's a great, great guy. He's written so many music for so many artists. I think Shelly's even recorded some of his music. I know Stephanie just recorded Sigere from what they did together, and I mean, it's amazing music. If,
So this
if
song,
it's
this
involved,
song
I
was
know it's something good.
so this song. A cool story behind this song was when we were in the studio with him, Shelly and I and Roger and Jose. Um, he shared a story that I didn't know. He's the one that introduced Selena to the Barrio Boys.
Oh wow.
So when
Okay.
they recorded that song, it's actually called Donde Quiera que Estés, just
Okay.
like this one's called. He's the one that put them together, so he's entitled to name the song You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
he's actually, I mean, obviously he's the author of the song. So he had that in mind while he's writing the song, not to try to copy the song, but just because of the meeting. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Just the meeting that when the Barrio Boys were like, "Well, who's Selena?" and then Jose was like, just wait," you know. And obviously Selena is Selena, and then her legacy lives on. But
yes,
it was a cool story being in the studio and listening to that. I really enjoy hearing other people's stories and other fun facts about the history of Tejano and whatever story they have to tell. I'm all ears and I love to listen to that stuff.
yes. I wanted to know what made you guys redo the Palomino song Entre la Espada y la Pared.
Um, I really love that album,
Mhm.
and I really love that song. It was actually at the Spinach Festival, and I sat down and talked to James. And
Okay.
James is my compadre. He baptized my second born son that is named after him. My second born son is named James, after James Ariola from Palominos. Un saludo para mi compadre. And I sat down and asked him, because of the respect that I have for him and the career that they have, Grammy Award winners and so on and so forth. But I literally, hey James, this is the idea that we have. I want to know if it's okay to do this, if it's okay with you guys to do the song. And he's like, go for it, man. It's a cover. And I thought that it was an original song by them back
So did
in,
I.
yeah, I didn't know until last November. So when I asked him that, he said, go for it. It's a cover. And then he showed me who it was. And I was like, man, I was blown away. So he says, I don't have a problem. It wasn't a single. We didn't release it. And once I had that talk with him, I was like, you know,
You got
okay,
the
it's cool. It's cool to do now. So, but, um, but we were happy that we got to record that song because I really enjoyed Roger. Of course, Roger's old school, and we're all Palominos fans, so um, we didn't really do much different things to it. Probably added a
the
little
coro,
more
the coro.
bongos and just here and there percussion, but that was about it.
Yes, and I love it. That's one of my favorite songs from you guys,
Thank
actually.
you,
And Corazon too. Corazon is a great song. I think it's being played really well in a lot of the stations. So,
thank you.
Corazon has been out there, and like I said, like the new song that you guys are gonna put. If you guys making those two songs like that, they're a little bit different from each other, but it still has your style. You guys have a signature. I just can't pinpoint what it is, but you guys have a signature noise or tone to it. It might be Roger's drumming, so I don't know, but
Man, it's
but
probably what it is.
No,
It's probably
well,
what it is.
Corazón es una canción de mi tío Frank Ramírez,
wow,
original
wow.
de los Trenos. So when I recorded it, um, I kind of freaked out because I thought he would get mad, pero no, he was excited. Que I had recorded it. I was like, pero porque I mean they had their style, and we kind of was 40, 50 years later, we kind of redid it again. Pues, the sound's a little bit different nowadays. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Nambe, he was happy with it. He was really happy. All his family was real happy que we recorded it. So
Yeah.
un saludos para Frank también allá en
Hello, para
Corpus.
Junior.
Yes. Mr. Roger, I know you like I said, you've been in the game for a while, whatever, but from what you used to do back in the day with Reno to now, what can you say a little bit changed besides social media, right? What do you think has changed music tone wise, or what can you say has changed?
It's a lot of the digital stuff now. Everything's everything's Bluetooth. Like the guys are wearing their own ear monitors. Back then, if you didn't have a speaker, no te ibas a oír on stage. It's just now these guys like Johnny and Rene and some of these guys, they just put on their ear monitors. They're ready to go, and it's like from the music, on stage, it's different. Like, but it's good. I mean, you know, but yeah, the business side of the music, it's kind of tricky because that's why yo le digo a Johnny, tenemos que quedar bien con todos, you know, maybe they're not going to support us, but at the end of the day, they're not going to talk bad about, bad about us. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
we want to get along with everybody. We played with Palominos. We played with all these bands before. Me and Johnny have played with a lot of other bands. You know, we Contrano, we opened up for Pesado, for Limite, for all these bands. You know what I mean? And it's like we've been there. We kind of want to try to get back to that, that state, bro. It's just getting along with pretty much everybody on the business professional side of the music now, and
Yes.
you gotta have the right guys too, at the end of the day, and I preach to the guys, have your job, tend to your families. When it's time to play, let's go have some fun. You get home, that's the main thing for us, llegar a la casa, bien safe,
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, and I know
so.
the travel, like I said, the travel does take a toll, and not having that support at home, it really does hit a tool
And,
because
and and one and one thing, Kelly, I'll tell you straight out. We went to the valley as a group last year,
mhm.
and when I got home the next day, because we drove down there, we came back. I was like, maybe I don't miss it too much. No, I'm just kidding. We went to the valley and we came back the same night. No, I think we're at that age que we have to spend the night. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? We have to
for
spend the
sure.
night. Come back the next day porque
Está
that
cabrón.
was yo te dormido para las 9, 10 o'clock. Every day.
Está cabrón
You
el
know,
camino.
Yes.
llegar a las 6 de la mañana nomás para levantar la barbacoa. Esto
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
right
I've
in
done
time,
that a few
right on
times.
time para el menú. Like yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, but that was ya tenía un tiempo que no hacíamos eso, pero yeah, I mean, we want to get out. We're gonna get out. Pues, like I said, anybody listening to this, if y'all can't get a hold of us, reach out to Kelly.
Yes,
She's got our
definitely.
she's got us on Facebook. She's got our phone numbers. I está. She'll hook it up, and uh and we appreciate that too, Kelly.
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, I don't know if you guys have a promoter that promotes you guys, or anybody else besides what you guys do on your own. Um, but like distributing wise on your music, is it just basically you guys, or do you guys have somebody?
Well, like
Uh,
like right now we actually were working with Shelly. Uh,
It should be
we're
sending
gonna
it.
be tied in. We're gonna be tied into Shelly for the next 3 months.
Okay.
So she's gonna handle all that stuff. Si falta algo, we just need to report it, and she'll get on it. And yeah, for the next 3 months, she's gonna be pushing it. And then hopefully, here in a month and a half, me and Johnny will go back in there, with another songwriter or the same songwriter, and write another one. Kind of me and Johnny gave our opinions, and kind of lo que queríamos en la canción, and straighten out some words, and hombre, within 45 minutes ya tenía Johnny una canción ready to go.
Yes.
Working with Shelly and Mr. Gonzalez. So
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I think Johnny, I've reached out to you several times about the song, so that's a good thing that you're able to send it to us and stuff, and we can put it on and everything. So yeah, and saludos to everybody that was on. Saludos to Colorado, to people from California that were on, to our friends from Michigan and stuff like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys, this is a great band. Go listen to their music. They have videos on their social media platforms. You can listen a little bit of what they do, what type of songs they kind of play and stuff like that. I mean, for anybody that right now, ahorita está comenzando todos los festivals, all these little things, little gatherings, ya las quinceañeras and everything. They play private events, they play festivals. Give them a call. If you're getting divorced, they'll play for you too, and they'll party with you too, and
We
you
don't
know,
discriminate.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
to
Not at
all,
all.
yeah, to all the listeners, to all the people out there, reach out to the guys. If you need, if they, you cannot get a hold of them, reach out to me. I'll go ahead and lead you the right way and get them to you guys. And like I said, you guys, we're here to help you guys. Aki, like I said, we're like a family. Like everybody that comes through here, we're a big family. Aquí no I mean, yes, a lot of people are like, oh boy, we see you support this person a lot. The thing is, I have a friendship with them. Whatever I
Yeah, of
do in my
course.
own spare time, that's what I have. And everybody knows I have this connection with Stephanie Montiel. I mean, she's one of my good best friends. The same thing with my best friend Kari Karina. I mean, I have a great friendship with Johnny. I mean, it's just because I was around them a little bit more than most of the other bands, but everybody's my friend, and I'm here as a friend. I'm a what we consider ourselves out in the public. There's a public eye, and I am friends with everybody that's in the music industry. Salutes to everybody that always supports us, supports these guys. Go support them on their platform. Go support on their music. Say you're at an event. I think like I said, you guys are playing in Pearsall for the Mexican Festival. I know you guys have another gig coming up, if I'm not mistaken, before you guys play out there. Go support them. If we don't show these guys support, it's not gonna go nowhere, guys. It's because of them to put music is for us to play the music, and without your support, they don't make music. So it all works in a cycle. We're all in a cycle some way somehow, and we all got to work with each other. Again, like I said, Mr. Johnny, you're always welcome here. Mr. Roger,
Thank you.
so thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here. Um, my best friend barely got on. Cari Karina, saludos, amiga. Eagle
Saludos,
Pass
Cari.
Texas. Hey, we gotta get you guys back at the casino. We gotta get you guys out there, play out there.
Yeah, we'd
Um,
love to.
yes,
To
I mean,
play the casino or to play music? What do you want?
well, don't say if you guys are gamblers. If you guys are gamblers,
I,
yes, you're on your own.
Yeah, we love both. We love both ways. Both the
Yes.
casino, throw our money away at the casino, and then play music at the casino.
But no, we got to get you guys out there, or at least to a venue. Or I know they have two separate events out there. They have a Fiesta Mexicana, and they have the Fourth of July event. So
Yeah,
maybe get you guys some way somehow out there,
that'd be
and
great.
to everything around here too. I mean, we have several events coming up. I think you guys have played at Cold 3 before. Or did you guys not get to play in Cold 3?
We're still trying to get a date. They kind of switched dates on
yeah.
us, but we're still talking to the management team and trying to get a date out there.
Yes, yes, definitely. Like I said, um, whatever you guys need, we're here. Again, to everybody that listened to us, thank you, thank you. I hope we didn't bore you, but there's so much to talk to these guys. They have a great, they're a group of guys that have so much talent, and it's when you have somebody that's so talented, it's kind of hard to kind of touch base on a lot of stuff because we could take off and just talk and talk and talk. Again,
Thank you.
Mr. Roger and Johnny, les deseo toda la suerte. I wish you guys all the best. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have brewing with Miss Shelly and whatever else comes with it. You guys are always welcome here, and to all the listeners, just keep listening, guys. Keep listening. Go show support. Go put a like. Go put a love on their videos or whatever you want. That's the only way to keep them supporting.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Thank you to all the viewers, listeners, all the fans that are go to the shows, all the people that support us, that listen to our music, that request our music. Thanks to Shelly Lares, Shell Shock Records 3. Um, and we look forward to our next single, and we'll be calling you as soon as we can get our hands on it, so we can send it to you, and you can play it. So we're
Yes,
excited about that. Gracias a todos ustedes, de veras.
yes, definitely, definitely. Mr. Roger, any last words?
Yeah, nomás quiero mandarle saludos a todos los guys, Derek, René, and Mr. Johnny Signs, para todos los friends que, that are from the beginning, like Albert Motormouth, from the beginning, he's helped us out. Our budget wasn't too big. So, you know what I mean? You got to have people that kind of help you out a little bit to get it going. He's always been there, kind of helped us out. And to him, Gabby, Steve, to all the guys, DJ Ray Ray all day, todos los supporters de Espada, all my family, uh, Los Renos, Macizo, Mr. Chris también, my cousins, uh, todos los que soportan el grupo, I just appreciate, everybody that helps me out with con Johnny, you know what I mean? Johnny is pura batalla on the road, so, it's just one of those things.
Johnny
Pero,
Signs.
nah,
Johnny Signs.
no, Johnny Signs, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
uh, everybody, everybody's cool. So, nah, at the end of the day, thank you, Kelly. Como que era, if somebody needs to get a hold of us and you can't find us, reach out to Miss Kelly, and Kelly can get a hold of us, and we can get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, so thank you, Kelly.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Again, guys, thank you for being here with Series Tejano. Yeah, don't miss out what's coming up next. We have Los Chamacos with Let's Talk Tejano on TikTok and here shortly. Again, To the guys from Grupo Espada, saludos. I wish you guys the best of luck. To our
Thank you.
fans, you have a beautiful Wednesday. We'll catch you guys again on our next show next week. We have Miss Destiny Nalaira, Raulito's daughter, Mr. Emilio's goddaughter. Again, thank you guys so much. We'll catch you to the next time. Peace.
Thank you,
Saludos.
Kelly.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye
Kelly.
bye.
Thank you guys.